I'm here with Jewel Rodgers,
Hello.
Nebraska State Poet, here at the 2025 Strengthening Democracy Awards.
Absolutely.
We're honored to have you,
Thank
to have you
you.
as a keynote.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
What was your first thought when you were invited to serve as the keynote for the SDAs?
My first thought was, wow, I wonder what I'm going to say.
Sure.
My second thought was, I guess I should get started on talking about why art matters in democracy.
And why does art matter in democracy?
I think it is essential to critical thinking and a lot of other forms of operating within society in general. If you look at the definition of art, we think of the things that art comes into the world as, so I don't know, photography or paintings or sculpture. But deeper than that, it is something that is created, that is utilized to express ideas or feelings. And so it is a tool for and a form of communication. And if you're talking about democracy, in which we are picking folks to decide on our rules and our laws and our policies, it would make sense that we are also a group of people who understand how to think critically and effectively and creatively communicate with one another.
Sure. Do you think that the way that you look at your poetry in 2025 differs from the way that you might have looked at it in 2020 or 2015? How much is your poetry inspired by or shaped by what is happening in U.S. democracy right now, would you say?
I would say that my poetry has always dealt with the essential human experience. That is what my poetry talks about and has always talked about.
Sure.
So I wouldn't say that it has changed much in terms of that essential truth of whatever I'm writing about. Actually, at this time, once I became state poet, it became more important for me to understand how to craft messages that could connect with more people beyond the folks than I was used to interacting with. I'm from Omaha, urban setting,
Sure.
but I'm state poet of Nebraska, the whole state.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I'm traveling around, I'm learning new things about people, about cultures all across our state, and that's helping me to craft a more broad set of messages so that I can create more opportunities for connection through my work.
Is there anything in particular that you have learned or anyone you've met or connected with in the process of traveling the state that has really stood out to you or really made you think about or rethink about something that maybe you took for granted or didn't consider before?
So right now I'm doing this traveling art share series called Homegrown. It is a series of art shares across 15 cities in Nebraska. And we did our first one in Broken Bow, Nebraska. And there we had cowboy poets, we had sculptors, we had painters, children's books writers. And there was this woman there named Muriel. And we asked the group, and this was her answer, why art mattered or what art was bringing to their lives. And she, 84 years old, said, if I wasn't doing this, I'd probably be sitting at home waiting to die.
Wow.
Now, within that same conversation, there was a lot of talk about what art meant to people. And it became very real beyond the statistics that you may see on a website that tells you the value of the arts. It was a totally different experience to be in the room and hear firsthand what art means to these folks and how it's affecting them in Broken Bow, Nebraska, in the same way that you may hear in Omaha, Nebraska. That was a wonderful experience.
Absolutely. Well, I know you have to prepare for the SDAs, which are coming up very quickly now. Thank you so much for taking some time, and Good luck tonight.
Well, I'm happy to. Thank you very much.
Sure.